What's going on, guys? It's your boy Daily Reacts TV here, back at it again with another review. I'm here with Skylar from the Bros and James, also from the Bros.
Howdy.
Their channels will be in the link in the description. We just got finished watching Space Jam: New Legacy. Why was I excited for this movie again? Honestly,
I think we all had the same reaction to the movie.
Yeah, but story for did I?
No, you're good.
So the story for Space Jam: New Legacy follows up Lebron James basically forcing his own child to play basketball while also going to Warner Brothers and rejecting this whole, I don't know what the frick was going on in that part.
You forgot about the King LeBron James.
Oh yeah, he's the king.
It's King LeBron James.
He's the king. And basically, he goes into the serververse, meeting what the frick the villain's name is. I forgot, instantly.
It was a play on words.
Yeah, it was algae rhythm.
Yeah. Algae, I'm just gonna call him Algae. That's basically what he is. He's an
Or
algae.
G.
Yeah.
But
he basically forces LeBron James to go in a basketball game while also trying to get his son back. That made no sense. But we of course they try to win the game the best they can, and that's the premise.
basically the same as the first one.
Except no son.
Except also they weren't in space this time.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it can be called Space Jam.
Yeah. I honestly, what'd you guys think when this first got announced? One of you guys go first.
I forgot that it was existing until it came out.
Really?
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I'm with James on that. I watched the trailer well, here's what happened. I saw a trailer and was like, ooh, skip ad.
Yeah. No.
And yeah.
I honestly heard this was announced, and when I heard about this, I'm like, oh, great, because for once, if you guys didn't know, I didn't grow up with the original Space Jam, sadly. When the first time I saw the original Space Jam, I was 12. Freaking 12.
The first one?
Yeah, freaking 12.
I don't even
on
know how
VHS.
old I was when I watched
And
it.
I was that big of a fan that I made my own Space Jam 2 book with me as the NBA player, but it's not Looney Tunes, it's Nickelodeon characters.
Huh.
I was hyped when I saw the trailers. I actually did a reaction to both trailers, if you didn't know.
Huh.
And I was hyped.
There you go.
And we just got finished watching the film, and I was disappointed, actually.
I fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
I mean, it's not Black Widow bad. I'm not
that
gonna
was
say.
really bad.
Someone agrees with me. Some of you haters, screw off.
It was bad. They ruined Taskmaster.
Okay.
Any of you that don't agree with me, I hate you.
Hey, hate's a strong word, my guy.
No, but this one really disappointed me. I was expecting more out of it, you know,
I mean, I don't know.
LeBron James. I'm gonna get on to him first. You guys, what are you guys' honest thoughts about him and personal person? Before we get into it?
I didn't know who he was until I heard about the movie. Let me look. Let's look at the writers real quick because I looked it up.
Hang on, let me.
Terrence Nance, Sev Ohanian,
Do you want me to read that?
Kenan Cogler, Tony Retmeyer, Jewel Taylor.
At writers, I mean, it's all over the place.
It's so cracked out.
Yeah, but LeBron James. What can
I swear.
You can tell he's acting. You can tell he is acting.
I swear he had to have been one of the writers, and they just didn't list it because it was just kissing his butt the whole movie.
Yeah, it's the king, LeBron James. Every next thing, I swear to God, they even have a freeze frame moment.
Oh yes!
Where it pauses the whole scene just to go, LeBron James. It was something, I forgot what it was because so many times they're saying the king or the world's best athlete.
NBA superstar.
Yeah,
that's literally
that's
literally what just happened. That's literally what just happened.
How would Bugs Bunny know who LeBron James is? It's not even.
They didn't even know who Michael Jordan. They did actually. They did.
Did they?
I think they did.
Then how? I don't.
Maybe they watch basketball from their world. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's not even the same universe. I'm still wearing these fucking gloves.
Take them off if you don't want to wear them. No, you could tell he's acting. Even when his animated counterpart, he's you know he's acting. You know he is acting.
Yeah, dude, the person that played his son played a better character.
Yeah, his son was I don't know. His son was a better actor than he was.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't even have very many lines now that I think about
But-
it, though.
The kid.
Yeah. And when LeBron,
Yeah.
He
like-
just looked sad the whole time.
Yeah.
spoilers by the way, I forgot to say spoilers. The son and LeBron had a moment in this movie. If we all remembered, at the basketball game.
Dude,
you weren't there. We
Oh,
remembered.
wait. No, I do remember.
He
Except
was
I
like-
fell asleep right after.
He legit, like, I think he just forced his son to be like, hey, join the Toon Squad. That's
Yeah.
basically what it felt like. I'm like, what the
Join the
frick?
Toon Squad.
Before we get into the Looney Tunes, I'm just gonna get straight into the villain. He's the worst thing of this film, honestly, in my opinion.
He plays,
Don
War
Cheadle.
Machine. Yeah, he plays.
What's his name?
Don Cheadle.
Oh,
Cheadle?
really?
Cool.
Well, he was really good as War Machine. I never once thought he would be a good villain in any movie.
He did really good at,
At times, like,
his,
at times.
like,
He's a good actor.
when he would
Yeah.
play bipolarness in the movie, this one.
Oh yeah, no,
He would snap really quickly, and that looked good. But everything else was kind of like...
Forced. It was pretty much forced.
I mean, it was just cringy to a point, and it's not
Yeah.
because of his acting; it's just because of the writing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just like script, and it showed.
I will say. What are you gonna say?
I just thought about the fact that even when he was trying to be mean to LeBron James,
It wasn't
it was
like.
kissing his butt still.
it was. It's like he's trying to roast him. He's like, "Yo, NBA superstar LeBron James." Like everybody was just kissing his
Just say it. I don't care.
ass, man. They were all over him. And I mean, respect to him. For all you fans of LeBron James, I'm not a sports person.
Neither am I, and I love these movies.
It was so. It felt. I don't know. Even Michael Jordan didn't get like that much attention. Like he was just a character, and they made it feel like he was in that world. Like it was more believable than what was happening in that. Like
Let me check. What else am I supposed to say? The story. Before we get to the Looney Tunes, the story. What did you guys think of it?
It was bad because he just kept kissing his butt the whole time.
yeah, it wasn't that good.
No.
I want.
I would have loved a really compelling story, just like the first one, where like they're forced to do a basketball game with other aliens from space. This one's just like in the internet or something.
Well, I mean, so the thing is, that was like the setting, but the story itself wasn't bad. How LeBron was trying to, of course, reconnect with his son, and his son didn't like
basketball that much.
his son didn't want to be just like him, and he was trying to make his son, basically into him. And towards when that happened, there was a disconnect, which then led to algae rhythm or whatever.
Yeah. Just call him algae. Like that's the hardest name.
Taking LeBron's son and basically turning them against each other for till the end of the movie, when then he finally comes back around and they reconnect.
I wanted to defend this movie, guys. When I saw the reviews and I saw that I got bashed on so many times, I was like, why is this getting bashed on? It's a kid's film. They didn't make it for your old butts. Looking at it right now, and both of us watching it together, I'm just like, oh, now I see why people don't like it that
I
much.
mean, I get it that it's supposed to be like a kid's film, but the thing is, the kids that watched the first one came from the 90s. They grew up in that, so it's now all the adults, and they're watching this, and I would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Growing up with the original Space Jam, which I did. I was around when the movie
Yeah,
came
same
out.
here. That's
but
why I said this movie was very disappointing at the beginning.
Yeah, it was kind of a big letdown.
What would have made it better is, of course,
Oh my god, if Michael Jordan was actually in it and they didn't play us like
yeah,
a damn
just tell me
fiddle-
that part. You said you were gonna talk about
I
it.
hated that.
I got so hyped, and when that happened, I just died. I was,
It was
gone.
It was Michael B. Jordan,
yeah,
the
for-
bad one. Creed.
Yeah.
It was Creed.
The one who played Human Torch in that bad Fantastic Four movie, which I have never seen and I never will.
So upsetting.
Yeah, they.
I was
they
like,
definitely-
whoa, no way, Michael A. Jordan? No, it's B. It's the B one.
Man, might as well be F.
Yeah.
This is literally like the middle finger to you guys, to us. Like this is what it felt like.
wasn't like a middle finger. I mean, it felt like
Some parts
they
it
tried.
is. You know.
Maybe they did try, but at the same time, it felt a lot like a cash grab.
It felt like getting roasted by an 11-year-old while playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's what these two are better at. Of playing Call of Duty.
That's exactly what this
Bro,
felt.
and then are we gonna talk about how like Bugs had like a little dramatic death that they just
Oh
all of
my
a
gosh!
sudden,
Yes.
at the very end, after his little
I
death,
was
they
so
skip 2 weeks ahead,
yeah.
and then he just randomly appears in the real world as a Toon character.
That made me so mad.
I was asleep.
In
for
the
that.
original, no, in the original, they were 2D. Michael Jordan was not 2D in the original movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Why did they not, like, I was literally looking forward at the trailer, like, oh, that looks interesting, but they didn't do it in the original.
And then they made him like in the real world.
The thing is, they don't
They
have to
were-
copy everything from the original.
No, they don't.
No.
No, I want
But,
it to,
You
like,
could've
what we
played off
want
the
to,
nostalgia.
what
Yeah.
we want to see in these movies,
No, what would
especially
have been
from
dope
Space Jam.
is if they got Michael Jordan to come back in.
Rated. Who felt like, why would they do that? They never once would have left each other.
Yeah, and why?
Not once.
Why'd they have so much DC stuff?
What was good though, Rick and Morty was in it first.
Yes!
Oh, okay, yeah,
that
Rick
was
and Morty
the
was a
one
highlight.
good part. Yeah, that was the good part. And I never even seen Rick and Morty, sadly. Don't hate on me. But,
He's your problem now.
anyways, like, the way that they're separated, it's just like, why? Like, you could have done something better.
Yeah, the separation thing, like, really kind of... It wasn't explained how they all went... Basically, they left Toon World to go to other movie franchises, basically, and, like, other...
But which we never seen them in like,
And the
other
thing
movies.
is, and it's funny because they were still, like, their Looney Tunes characters, just in these movies. Like, the Matrix one was hilarious. I liked
yeah,
that little,
that one
like...
was really good.
Yeah, but it's
But-
just... Why?
yeah, yeah. And the whole thing with LeBron saying, no loony, don't be no loony. Michael Jordan wanted to be loony, and that's what they are. They're Looney Tunes. Like, you don't make them not be them. Like,
Yeah, I also have one pet peeve. This is not a pet peeve. This is actually kind of a big thing that was like an issue. Was if they would have, they included all these like franchises. Yeah, Wonder Woman had like a pretty big little part in there. And then they had like the Justice League in there for like a split second. Of course, the Matrix references, and then you could see a lot of like the Warner Brothers characters and stuff out in the background of the final thing.
yeah.
Why didn't they include more of those characters into the actual basketball tournament? Is what I was super excited.
I
to
know!
see. I really wanted to see like
The
them
mask!
at
The
least,
mask!
Yeah, at least bring them into the opposite team. Like
Yeah.
have like Algae Rhythm take them into his team instead of making these like dumb characters nobody cares about.
Like, they just, like, they were nothing.
Yeah, like,
they were
yeah.
legit nothing.
They appeared when the game started. Like at least in the old movie, the bad guys were there the entire movie.
Yeah, so when these
and
new
they were in it
characters-
for a little bit. They
And
were in it for a
they
little
had this
bit.
time machine robot guy who it made it seemed like they tried to make him like a main villain towards the end when
But-
he got like no it was like no screen time to really be like that's like a character that's like interesting. It was like these dumb villains are just weird CGI characters that are like whooping the shit out of our favorite characters.
Yeah.
It's not that cool.
I mean, I haven't grew up with Looney Tunes. Skylar said he grew up with them when he was a kid. I don't know if James has. You said Cartoon Network, right?
Dude, I used to watch that movie all the time.
The original?
Yeah.
That one was really good. You know what I really would have appreciated, guys? Warner Brothers, if you're watching this video, if you're thinking, I know you're thinking about making a Space Jam 3. I know.
Don't
do
use
it.
the rock.
Don't use the rock.
We
If
want
that-
Michael B. Jordan. A,
No,
not
no,
a B.
no.
no,
No, not
no, no.
A Jordan. I don't care if he's 50.
What about
Before we end up with our scores. Normally I start with the good, but we just ranted about it.
Yeah,
I-
you can go ahead and score it, and we'll just
You guys are the guests, so you guys start with your scores.
like out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go. We'll just go down the
Oh,
line.
dude, this was a 1. I don't even care.
Okay.
Skylar? I would say a 5 out of 10. I know I stuttered, but like it has a soft spot in me, but at the same time I don't think I'll watch it again. Maybe I'll watch it with Hayden and Gage again, but not by myself. The original I will watch by myself anytime. Sky?
Out of 10.
No, I gotta put a
The
picture.
Moroses bros think alike.
So, that's our review of Space Jam: New Legacy. I'd like to know what you guys think of it. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Go Go in the links in the description
And
to
check
my.
us out.
Yeah, I'll put the
Yeah,
link,
bro.
put the links of their channels in the
I'm even
description.
repping the merch for you. Go subscribe to our channel, please.
Go subscribe
And
to the
thank you.
gaming channel,
And thank you.
the Discord go to the Discord server, and my third channel. I'm gonna start doing movie reactions soon. As always, I'm Data Reacts. Take care.
Adios.
Bye bye. Yeet.